of their playstyle. And you said that Amp is definitely a fragger to watch out for. Let's check out Amp right now. As here we go, we are going to be on. There he is. Okay, so we are going to be seeing. It looks like on the. Sorry guys. Sorry guys, does look like Iron is going to be on the Chinese side. Amp is going to be up in the center. He's going to be able to spot out two. Bugsy going to be able to take down one. And it does look like right now it's going into the favor here of Amp. But we are going to be seeing a massive amount of kills. Look at that. We have 3 kills right there into the center of the map. And that's going to give the potential here for Bravo Flag to get contested. But Amp goes down. And Bam going to be coming around the side. He will be that takedown 1. Can't talk. As doing some drop shotting, nice play, and B Flag really going over into the possession of Iron.
Yeah, Iron played that really well. I saw that Amp he kept that home flag. He went to watch for the flank from aoX, and then he cleaned up and rezzed, which actually ended up winning Iron that B flag. Mm-hmm. That was key.
Well, that also goes to show you that, KDs aren't always the best. You have to get some rezzes as well. And that's a smart player right there. I mean, that's a smart player. He didn't really go in for the kills altogether. He went in for those important reses. So Led is going to be able to take down 1. We also see Bama fan. There we go. Bama was able to take down another one as well. And just look at the kill feed right now. As it's just looking like Iron all day long. You are absolutely right. They are beasting it right now here on Domination. Led is going to be able to get up onto that Charlie cap here pretty soon. So it's really going to be interesting. Khan is going to be sitting inside showroom. He's going to be able to stop a lot of those pushes, as well as Bama sitting in a nice place. But look at this. Amp goes down. That was a back rage coming in. The spawns have flipped. And we are going to be seeing Saints over there onto that alpha side of the map. Not quite connecting with those shots. He does go down. But this is going to give time here for Bugsy as well as Tony to jump back in onto that Bravo flag. Look at Villain here, though, as he is just holding it down. Gets 2 kills, possibly a third with that. Yes, he does with the 93R. Look at that, a triple kill coming in for Villain.
What a triple.
And that's going to open up that Bravo cap. Now we need to be seeing that shift coming into the A flag, as we do see Charlie flag already getting burned.
Now, a mistake there from aoX. They should have hopped on that alpha flag as soon as they knew that they had wiped that Iron team, because Iron actually ended up spawning towards Charlie and took Charlie flag. Now it's going to be up to aoX to set up some kind of defensive hold at Bravo, and we're going to look to see if Iron can do exactly what aoX just did. Masterful play by aoX.
Tony is going to be pushing up through mid right now. Does he spot him out? He is going to be getting onto that Bravo burn. Oh, I like the positioning there for just a second. There you go. Khan going to be coming around the corner. Nice pickup. He's also going to be able to get the res, and that was a huge deal. That's going to be alleviating all of the pressure there onto that Bravo flag. Now Dez is going to be back up into mid. Villain as well going to be over here onto this Charlie flag, trying to keep it back into their possession. And Villain is actually using that suppressor as well on the AEK, which we don't really see a whole lot of into PC play. But we are going to be seeing it here. And I got to say, the suppressor, if you can get a back rage going on, is going to be huge.
Yeah, players rely a lot, not just on the radar, on audio cues. And the audio cue of a suppressed weapon is obviously diminished. But the other thing is that you can never quite place where it is, even if you're wearing nice headphones. That's going to be a really nice, and you can already see he's reaping the benefits. Iron almost wiped just now.
Yeah, Villain just doing a beast job. By the way, right now, he is 10-3 for his team. I mean, he is beasting it right now, as the only player up in the double digits, going to make that 11-3 right now. And let's just stick on with Villain, because as you said, he is just fragging like a beast. Finally gets taken out. We are going to be seeing a Bama fan coming around, as he does clean that up with that 93R, and now Bravo flag going to be going over into the possession. A did get capped over, but this is pretty much really back and forth, back and forth. How are you liking the aggressive play coming out of Iron?
Well, I like aggressive play, and I do like to see teams push flags. You hate to see a team just sit back because it doesn't know what to do. On the other hand, I'm a little disappointed that both teams haven't quite figured out how to set up and hold. It could just be that every time they lose a hold, they manage to turn it around quickly. But I'm kind of thinking that just now we saw that Bama fan flanked aoX on that burning truck, and they should not have let him do that.
Well, it has been my experience that some teams actually prefer the run and gun style of play, especially on Shanghai. They definitely they're able to catch a lot of teams off guard because they don't hold anything back. They just zerg every single flag. But if they do get up against a team who can get those frags, who can stop those zerg pushes, they're instantly, you know, finished. There's no way that they're going to be able to hold on. And some nice Magnum play coming out for Saints right there, as he will be able to take down, I believe that was Lead. But the problem is he's getting completely overrun. We are going to be seeing Khan able to take down another one with his pistol. So nice push coming onto that Bravo flag. And once again, the spawns have flipped. And we're seeing a very Zerg-heavy play from both of these teams. And I think this is probably what we're going to be seeing on Shanghai for quite some time.
Yeah, I guess both teams have decided they want to go balls to the wall. Kudos to them. I guess maybe in my experience, Rampage Red, we don't like when this happens. We consider this a failure if we can't lock a team in. But, you know, and you can see that Iron's scores are pretty evenly distributed. All of them have fairly even KDs. aoX, you can see that Villain is carrying in Dez, and the other guys need to step up right now.
Yeah, they do. They do. And Dez, he's going to have to back up right now. He's in a very bad position. He's back behind column. So he's going to be getting onto that Bravo flag. 79 to 129 right now in favor here of Iron. They're looking very, very strong. Bugsy will be able to take down Lead. That was a nice play. Can he make it a second one? No! Runs out of ammo! And that is the drawback there, but Dez coming in with the cleanup. Nice play. Can he make it a second one? He does spot him out. Nice! That's going to be 2 down. Can he make it a third? He does! Beautiful plays coming in here for Dez, as they will be able to clean up that Bravo flag. And now they're looking at a triple cap.
Well, that was quite the turnaround by aoX. They really looked like they were on the ropes versus that Iron Zerg rush, as you said. But now they've got all 5 up, and they have good control of Bravo. And that's really going to be the ticket bleeder right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I was stating before. You know, if a team can stop the Zerg rushes and hold, it's going to be over. It's going to be over, and that's exactly what we saw Dez doing, whether that was luck or skill. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Who cares? And now Dez is going to be finding another player. He's going around crazy. He will be able to take down one, but gets taken down himself. That's going to be the trade-out. We do see Rezes coming in. Saint's going to be using that Magnum with the scope. I don't think he got anybody on that exchange. He is still going to be up and alive. There you go. Finally going to be coming around the corner and still holding strong on this Bravo flag. They are looking really, really good right now. And at this moment, you know, that Zerg heavy play, not looking like the best choice.
Yeah, aoX have done a nice job of distributing their players evenly. You can see Tony's on the crates, Bugsy was on the burning truck, and then you had Saint and Dez and Villain kind of rotating towards the alpha side to make sure that Iron couldn't come around. But Tony, oh wow, Tony just made a massive play. He's still got another hostile on him, but he's playing these crates masterfully. I gotta say, that's really, wow, 93R play, masterful stuff.
Yeah, and that was Tony still holding on there, so nice job there. And that's going to allow them once again to secure this triple cap for just a few seconds. And you know, it's not that they're getting the burn with the triple cap or anything like that. It's not that the bleed that you have to worry about. It's the fact that the team now has to go back and cap twice as many flags in order to get that bleed. And that's a critical moment right there for a team. So we are going to be seeing Charlie flag getting contested right now. Khan was able to hold on with a kill onto escalators. And now we're going to be seeing a double gimme here for Iron. And this is a weird position to be in if you have that double gimme setup.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this AC split. I've tried playing it with my team before, and we tend to find that we're automatically gravitating towards fights at Bravo, where they're getting back rage when we do it. So I don't know if Iron's going to be able to secure this. It looks like they're already going to, yeah, well, maybe. They've got BC now, so I'm eating my words as I speak.
Yeah, they do, and we're seeing Amp there doing a really good job of holding on. His awareness is really good. He was able to rotate and shift very, very well. We are going to be seeing, I think that was Khan right there, trying to clean up over here next to the Alpha flag, as we do have, Slime gets taken down. Bama Fan will be back up over here on the Charlie, holding it down, but yeah, it's actually coming down. That's going to be it here, as we have Lead spawning back in onto Bravo flag, but he's going to be very low on health. Did they stop the push here from aoX? We have Tony, who's actually on the burn currently. It's now going to be a 3-on-2 situation here. Tony has to reload, has to back up, spots out one coming up towards him. Do we have Saints pushing up? We do have Saints. He's going to be back there a little bit. Bugsy is also going to be on the point, so yeah, this is going to come into the favor here of aoX, but can they clear off the burn?
Yeah, it's really tough to clear the crates where Lead is from that side that aoX are attacking from. As you can see, Amp just cleaned up. Oh, wow. Is he going to get another kill with this?
Oh, no. Can he get the Magnum?
No.
Oh, man. Teammates coming in to save his life there. Bugsy almost went down. You know, what do you think about using the Magnum? I personally don't like it in comp. It's not the Battlefield 3 Magnum.
Yeah, I've never been comfortable with the Magnum. In Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, I'm more of a high rate of fire pistol guy myself because I like to clean up kills rather than pick off. But I have seen some players, Dez is one of them. They're very strong at using it both up close and at range. I'm very impressed when I see that play.
Yeah, right now Dez will be able to hold off a slight push coming in. He's now 22-12. Definitely beasting it up for his teams. 38-47 now. It's going to be in favor of Iron, but that score is quickly going to be shifting back over. And there you go. Dez gets taken out. Not quite going to be able to hold on, but there's only a two guys alive here for Iron. We do see some reses coming in. Lead ends up going down. We have Bama Fan also going to be pushing up through mid. And with Khan right now trying to push up through B flag. He's in a very dangerous situation and gets taken down from behind, actually, as now Bama is having to scramble around. We have Villain there that was doing a really good work here for aoX, and now it's going to be 36-30 with that B flag going to be going over here in favor of Iron.
I pegged Amp to be the Slayer for aoX, and I think I'm wrong. They're splitting up the kills really nicely. Slime Ticket does have the best KD on the team, but really, they're working as a unit, whereas you can see that aoX, they're working as a unit too, don't get me wrong, but they're relying on the slaying power of Dez and Villain, while Saint, Tony, and Bugsy kind of fill in the gaps, make sure that Dez and Villain have the support they need to make the kills they need. It's a different style of team, and I like the differences because we're seeing that it's coming down to the wire here.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to see Lead onto that Bravo flag. Finally going to be getting that burn back. 17 tickets left to go. Now, this is where it gets a little bit scary here for Iron. They are low on tickets. They have to win. But, ooh, nice play there. That was going to be Slime there cleaning it up. But we did see Lead getting taken down there for a little bit. That Bravo flag now to be going back into their possession. We do see Dez, Bugsy, and Villain all back up here onto that Charlie flag, and this is a dangerous position for them to be in because this is going to allow the rotation from Iron to get on A, and we're already seeing Alpha flag getting contested.
Yeah, aoX know they don't have the time or the tickets to push directly on the Bravo, so they're going to place their bets on Ring Around the Rosie, see if they can flip the map and maybe hopefully get 2 flags, but I think this is going to be too close to call right here.
Oh my gosh.
12.
17-12 right now. We are going to be seeing Bugsy trying to hold on. He does. He gets another kill. Beautiful job right there. That's going to leave Bravo completely open, and they are going to be able to get the burn. 14-11 tickets. They have taken the lead, but now that Charlie flag is in trouble of getting pushed right now as Amp is going to be shifting back over, and with the wipe on Bravo flag, oh my god,
wow.
Did we see Iron just potentially come back?
Wow.
Still going to be going down. Amp trying to stay alive. He does end up getting one. Spots out one more coming back over. Not going to be making the kills there, and that's going to be all down except for Slime here. 6 tickets left to go. Can he hold on to Bravo flag? He gets 1. He gets 2 with a nice double kill. Beautiful plays. And now, does he secure? He does. 11 tickets left to go. The spawns are going to be coming in. They don't have a whole lot to play with here. Can they do it? 8 tickets left for aoX. Slime still going to be alive. Lead is going to be alive. We have Khan as well going to be getting a slight back rage here onto C flag. 3 tickets to 2. B flag is going to be getting contested. Can Khan do it? He gets the kill. And yes, they're going to be able to do it. They take this round. Oh my god. What a round.
Wow. I have no words. That was one of the closest ends to a round I have ever seen. 1 ticket difference. Congrats to Iron on managing that. Wow.
No doubt. That was unbelievable. The comeback. But you know what? That one thing I want to point out here. It didn't come down to KDs in the end. It came down to positioning and where the teams held their positioning at the very end. By the way, you do have to give it up there for Slime. Slime did a really good job of holding on. He was the last player up on Bravo. If he had went down, it would have been aoX's game the whole entire time. But because he stayed up on that Bravo flag, he was able to get that nice 2-piece. That was critical, and that allowed them to get the positioning to stay in this game. So that was just, wow. That was great. But look at Dez. 32-15. My gosh. Going crazy, man.
Yeah, he really pulled ahead at the end there. He and Villain were neck and neck for points, and all of a sudden Dez just went off. And I really think that it was as close as it was because he stepped it up when he did. Now, truth be told, it's a 1-ticket difference. It's negligible. These teams are going into the second round, and they have that last round not on their minds. Now, aoX might be a little depressed that they didn't hold out, but at the same time, it's anybody's game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just basically forget it. you just basically forget it. So right now we're going to go on with, let's go on with Slime and see what his breakout was, because he really did a great job there at the beginning. And let's see, he's going to go right up through mid. He gets a nade in his face. Going to be surviving in that situation. Spots out one up into mid. It looks like we're going to have a trade there. Amp and Dez both trading top fraggers for their teams, and Slime does end up going down. So let's take a look over here onto Saint, as we are once again going to be seeing that Bravo flag going over towards aoX. But are they going to be able to hold it?
Well, Iron is sitting on the flag. He's got opponents from aoX sitting right across from him. That's Ski Mask right there. It's kind of a funny situation when teams are on either side of that truck and no one's quite sure who's going to win the flag. Looks like Dez got res and went right back down. Ski Mask running away. Oh, I think this is going to Iron here.
Yeah, I think they are going to be able to. But look at C. C is now flashing. So we're going to be seeing some really heavy rotations from aoX, just like at the beginning of round number 1 coming into play here. But it's really going to come down to who can start winning these one-on-ones, one-on-twos coming in. We do have Dez in the backside. Oh, is this a triple cap coming in here for Iron? It is. Iron just got the triple cap.
That was due to the spawn that aoX had. They really should have done better staying alive, because now they've all spawned behind Charlie, and it's going to be start all over again to get that B flag.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dez is going to be holding up onto Charlie. Actually, we're going to see a potential triple cap coming back in here for aoX, as
wow.
yeah, they are going to be able to just flip it back. And this is actually fairly common for teams. The first team who usually gets a triple cap overextends, gets wiped, and then we see the other team getting a triple of their own. Dez is still staying alive here as he's rotating very, very well, able to pick up one more there. I was going to be Amp. As let's take a look over here onto Lead, as Lead is actually 3-0. He has yet to die, which is kind of curious since he's been everywhere on the map. 153 to 167 in favor here of aoX. Remember, there's almost no ticket lead. So, I mean, honestly, they just need to win the round.
Yeah, Lead has done a nice job of rotating around, and that's impressive that he hasn't died yet, because typically when you see a triple cap, it corresponds with a wipe. So good of him to stay alive as long as he can. He's now 4-0. But Dez is 7-2, and he's made sure that aoX have that Bravo flag. That's key.
Yeah, absolutely. Amp going to be able to take down Bugsy. He's up in mid. He does go down here by Dez, who's now 9-2. And you know what? I got to say, a Villain kind of falling behind here. I mean, he's only 3-2 right now. Dez is still holding strong. So, I mean, I don't know. That loss may have got into their head just a little bit. But Dez looking like he's very, very strong when he's playing passive up into mid. And I like the way Dez is playing here. He's not getting too aggressive. He's not going in for that triple cap on C. He's like, okay, we got the 2 flag bleed. We pushed him back into Charlie flag. Now we're going to hold here in mid.
Yeah, if I'm aoX right now, I totally want to secure this A-B hold. I don't want what happened last round to happen where it was ring around the rosy rotations. You just want to lock it down and make Iron really, really frown at themselves for not being able to turn it around.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, oh my God, Saints has 3 players in his sights right now. Does end up going down. I don't think he got a single kill there. But Dez is going to be able to clean that up. And once again, holding on to this Alpha Bravo flag. So, it just may be that pre-game jitters that we had. But this is looking very strong. This is looking like a team that knows how to hold that Alpha Bravo setup, which is the stronger setup within this map.
Teams can go into Dom with different mentalities. One of those mentalities is a pub mentality. And if you go in like that, you're going to be moving in positions you don't want to be in. You're not chemistry with your teammates. And I think we're seeing that aoX have finally shaken off that, you said, and they're actually playing the way they wanted to play from the start.
Oh, Dez. Oh, Dez, my new favorite player here on aoX. He is 17-2. He just got done killing 3 players here from Iron. And I think they may have been listening to the stream here, Krivo, because they were like, broskies, you don't think we can frag? You don't think we can hold this? Yeah, just show up for this next round, because they are doing just that. Dez is just beasting it right now. Iron, nobody from Iron actually is doing anything at all. Now, they do have a back rage coming in here onto Bravo flag, so this could potentially be a turning point. But 81 to 161? I mean, that's 50% of the tickets right there.
That's aoX has imposed their will on this match. Dez leading them to the major lead that they have. 80 ticket gap is probably insurmountable, Brett, I have to say. I don't think that Iron can turn that around so quickly.
Well, I have to say, on Shanghai, anything is possible. I have to disagree with you there.
We saw
I have
that last
seen,
round. We did see that last round.
Yeah, I have seen swings of 80 to 90 to 100 tickets on Shanghai. It is definitely a strange map, but right now 78 to 146, the 2-5 bleed going to be in favor here of Iron. As we see Ski Mash trying to push up, not going to be successful there. Amph is now going to be pushing up as well. He catches one out into the open. Nice pickup there, going to be able to take down Saints, but he is so low on health, he really can't do anything. With the rotation onto Alpha Flag, I think that was smart. Just try and get off of this bleed. That's what they need to do. They just need to get off of the bleed.
Yeah, and well, now we see that Iron have an AC hold. We talked about this last round and how uncomfortable this is for most teams, especially on this map. But aoX already turning it around. Looks like they're going to get Charlotte here.
Yeah, absolutely. But Bama Fan's going to be coming through here. He does get Saints right there, taking a few shots from the side. And I think his team's actually cleaned that up, so nice teamwork there. Oh, goes down, but I don't even know what that was. That was a FAMAS along with a grenade, so nice play there from Dez as he stops it out. B-Flag also going to be getting contested here as we do have Amp, the last player up for Iron. It looks like Bravo is going to be returning into the favor. Oh my god, the back rage coming in. How did he survive? Dez, though, cleaning it up with a nice two-piece. And that is going to be a CB hold here. Once again for
Iron are
aoX.
playing into Dez's hands right now. They're playing into Dez's hands by not spawning out. When I say spawning out, I mean they don't spawn on a teammate. They press L3 and they spawn randomly onto the map. They've been spawning on teammates, which has been one of their strengths in the previous round. But right now we're seeing that it is not helping them.
Oh, no doubt about it. Now Alpha Flag is going to be getting contested here. As it is now 66 to 127. Bugsy trying to hold on. He's getting shot from every which way. As he is going to be up on the showroom floor. As he catches Bama Fan completely out in the open, not noticing there. Now Saints is going to be following that back up through mid. As we do have one player up in the showroom here from Iron. He goes down. Nice play. That's going to be Ski Mask getting taken out, and that's going to allow them to secure this Bravo flag once again. Now we do see that Charlie Alpha potentially there. And you know what? At this particular time, I don't think they should be going in for these gimme flags. I honestly think that Iron should go in for the Bravo hold.
Yeah, this is, when I said I didn't think Iron could turn it around, it's not so much a lack of ability or possibility as much as the way that they play is hurting them right now. And even though they have this AB hold, I feel like they're going to keep moving and they're not going to sit down on it. That's really what I'm predicting.
Well, I do have to say that was a wipe that just came in from aoX. So that did give Iron a little bit of time, a little bit of a breathing room to come back and kind of get set up. But the problem is that they're just not winning out on these frag battles. I mean, they're just not. As I say that, we're getting a nice 180 there from Slime as he's going to be able to take down Saints. But they're starting to hold on a little bit stronger here. We do see Alpha burning. That's going to be Bugsy and Villain both over here onto that A flag. So, as soon as it seems like, yeah, maybe they got a little bit of momentum coming in their favor, they end up losing it.
Fascinatingly enough, Brett, I think you're right that they've got, but what I've noticed is that Dez was 23-4 a few seconds ago. He's now 25-8. It looks like they're matching up exactly with how Dez is doing, and I hate to put it all on one player because the other men in aoX are also doing a great job, but it really is coming down to whether he steps up right now.
It absolutely is. And sometimes you just have that one guy that just out-frags. A good example of this is Duke PT from Epsilon or Mayak from Epsilon. Those guys right there that team is built around one player fragging consistently. And, that's one of the play styles. I'm not going to bash a team for doing that if you can do that. But right now we do see 34 to 96. This might just go in the way here of aoX. Led is trying to get a couple of kills over here back by that Bravo flag. But they're getting stuck over here onto Charlie. And this is just such a bad position to be in.
Definitely not where they want to be right now. Led is trapped behind that white car. It's not as good a cover as it looks. He's got grenade lands on him. Right now, I'd say aoX, if they're mentally strong, they're going to hold this out, and they're going to wipe Iron repeatedly as they push onto this Bravo flag. Iron's best bet is to flank around, which they're doing right now, to Alpha and see if they can turn it around.
Absolutely, and Bama Fan staying alive there. That was a critical moment. He will be able to provide some spawns for his teams. Not going to be able to stay alive there. Amp is taking a lot of damage, and he will be able to get the res. But once again, with only 15 tickets left to go, I'm going to call this right now, Crevo, and just go ahead and say that aoX has won map number 1.
I think nobody's going to be able to argue with you. 10 tickets to 92. There simply aren't enough lives left to turn it around. If it were 30 to 90, I'd say maybe. But this is just, if you respawn, you're burning a ticket.
Well, not only that, but with the fragging power here of Dez, and the fact that we have a couple other players that are starting to step up. I mean, 19 and 10 for Bugsy. Villain's 18 and 10. So, yeah, they're starting to do a little bit more damage here. And they're starting to heat up. 5 tickets left here to 85. That 2-flag lead going to be back into their favor. A is going to be getting contested here, but just in terms of attrition, we are going to be seeing right now Iron losing in map number 1.
Ooh, they managed to get 1 ticket left. They've got 2 flags, but they're losing Bravo right now. It's over, Brett.
Yep.
That was a great match, though. Awesome to watch.
Oh, it was. That was an excellent match. So we are going to be seeing map number 1 going over here in favor of aoX. And that's going to be a very interesting coming back for the Diffuse map, which, would you say that aoX is probably going to have a leg up in Diffuse? Because I have heard that they are a fairly decent Diffuse team.
They're one of, in my opinion, the top 3 strongest Diffuse teams out there right now. It's tough to...
It's definitely going to be interesting to see where the Rocket players are going to be coming out. Remember, only 1 engineer per team, and we are just waiting for Iron to go ahead and ready up, and we should be going live with round number 1. Yeah, so, you know, with the previous match, we just see a lot of really good fragging power coming in. Do you think that Dez, because we saw Dez kind of get shut down in that last Diffuse match that we saw, do you think that he'll start heating up in this round? Or do you think that Diffuse is just not his game type?
That's a great question. I think what it comes down to is Dez has a unique role in Diffuse. He's expected to fire those rockets, and he does look like he's carrying an Ace 21 CQB. It can't be the Ace 52, and I'm still thinking he's an engineer. No, he's actually an assault. I'm sorry. So he's got
they're all assaults.
Yeah, this is surprising. I just always pegged Dez to bring a rocket. This must be something either new by aoX, or maybe they've decided that those rockets aren't actually helping them that much.
Yeah, and if we look over here onto the Iron side, same exact setups. No engineers. All of them are going to be assaults right now. So let's take a look over here at M. I really want to check him out because he did have some really good moments in that last match, and let's see what he's going to be doing here into Diffuse, as we are going to be seeing him play fairly passive. Doesn't really see a whole lot of action just quite yet. We do have Villain going to be pushing up in through mid. He will be able to spot out any kind of movement coming up through lobby, and Bugsy is also going to be over here onto long A. We have Saints trying to get that Magnum kill. Oh, that would have been such a sweet montage moment there. But don't think that he's going to get it just quite yet. So with Tony going down, who was the bomb carrier, they kind of got stalled out here.
Yeah, it's when the attackers lose a man, it really slows down their offense. And as I said, we were expecting some kind of pick on high rise. I get of Magnum picks, but it actually benefits Iron greatly that aoX haven't brought any kind of, oh wow, as I say that, Saint puts lead down hard. That was a nice play that he heard him coming.
Well, as that happened, we also have Dez going down. I'm not really sure who got the kill there. I think it was Ski Mask, as he now knows where the bomb is. Now, when a team knows, when the defending team knows where the bomb is, do they kind of gravitate over towards it and just play defense mode on it?
It would depend on how many attackers are left, to be honest, Brett, because in this situation, there are 3 attackers left, or 4 defense. Oh, as I say that, it's now 3v3. But on this map, no. It's actually going to be the defenders are going to hold their positions. Maybe they'll rotate towards whatever vulnerable side they think they have, but they are not going to play the bomb and the bomb alone, only because it's too risky at this stage.
Yeah, okay. Definitely can see that. We have Saint still playing very, very strong in his same position that he's been in. Villain now has the bomb. Bugsy is also going to be playing over here underneath Skybridge. Gets a little bit of shots coming in on him, and that means that Bama Fan will be able to take down Villain, so nice play, and nobody is around Villain to get the revive. Bama Fan is up top. He's on the bomb right now. He knows that there's one down below him, as he did hear the call out. And, oh, excuse me, guys, in that position, drank the water way too fast. In that position there, Bugsy and Saints, do they just play it out, I guess? Play the timeout? Or do they try to go for that bomb?
You know, I would go for, if I'm Saint now, 1v3 actually, I'm going for kills. The bomb is just going to be, well, if he picks up the bomb, he exposes himself. He can play the bomb, not by picking it up, and as I say that, he dies. So, whatever. That was a tough round for aoX. It looked like things did not go the way that they expected. They were hopefully trying to push across. They had one pick after another, and when guys die individually and don't get rezzed, that really kills an attacking movement.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to be seeing round number one going in favor here of aoX, and you know that was, or I'm sorry, not aoX, Iron. That was pretty good defense, I have to say.
Yeah, and this map, it started out as being an attack-favored map, then defensive-favored, attack-favored. And I'd say, actually, it remains an attack-favored map if teams can rush Alpha and plant it. But if not, and if they don't use rockets, which aoX are not now, I think it's a defensive-oriented map. So well played by Iron, but let's see how they start off here.
Yeah, we do have Tony with the bomb going to be playing up mid. Same place he did last time, where he did get shut down. Led, though, is going to be able to get first blood as he takes down from, I believe that was upper side. So nice play there. As now Led going to be playing very aggressive here. Oh, he catches Villain from behind. Beautiful play there, but he does end up going down himself. So nice job, but Slime Ticket going to be able to spot out one. And now this is going to be a 4-on-3 situation here. Led did get res, so that's going to be a really good one up there for Iron right now. And Amph is going to be playing up into mid. Where actually is Bugsy? Bugsy is all the way around to that, I believe that's going to be Alpha site right now. And do we have the plant going down? We do. Tony is going to be able to get that plant coming in. So at this moment right now, ooh, goes down. That's going to be Iron. Bama fan actually taking the win there in that exchange. Does he go for the defuse right now, or does he stay up and try and get these kills? I think he's going to try and stay up right now. He's trying to find him. No, can't find him. Slime Ticket, though, coming in from below. We'll be able to get the pick up there. So nice play. And now with Led coming in with the defuse, that is going to be round over. So, you know what? That was a really good rotation there, I have to say, from Iron.
Yeah, they rotated well, and I think it came down to the collapse of aoX's left flank. Saint he tried to rush high rise to take it over early, and I think that was because they were looking to do that 8 plant, but he failed. Villain got picked off, and that meant that there were 3 aoX players towards Skybridge, which meant that Iron knew exactly where they needed to play it. And when that happens, when the defenders know where they need to play, they always have the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to be seeing aoX down 2 rounds right now. And I gotta say, this is not really what I expected. I expected them to at least keep it a little bit, even. I figured it'd be 1-1 maybe right now, but right now we're seeing some really good plays coming out of Iron, and this just may be their game type right now, as really good rotations. But then again, would you say that attacking side is definitely have the harder end on this map?
I think the way that these two teams are playing it, attackers actually have the disadvantage, yes, because with the lack of rockets or bipods or snipers, the defenders have pretty much a blank check to hold high-rise side, which forces the attackers over to Skybridge, which again, the defenders have an advantage on. So if you don't use something to shake up the situation, which aoX do not look like they're interested in shaking things up, they're gonna struggle.
Oh, Led coming around the back range. We'll be able to pick up, I believe that was Saint. And he might be able to pick up a couple more here, as he has really got them exposed right now. That was a beautiful play. He actually went up all the way up through Ditch, was able to get around behind him, around behind the team. And this is really going to leave them exposed. Saint wasn't going to be able to get rezzed. We see Tony here with the bomb up into mid by Skybridge. And Villain also going down here by Led. I think this is going to be it here. Led should be able to finish out this last player. They know where he's at. He's going to be shifting back over. And yeah, I think it's going to be another round here. There you have it. Led there with the 3 kills, going big for his team. And that is going to allow them to take 3 rounds up going into the next half.
That's that's some poor communication by aoX right there, because as soon as the first man went down by that flank from Led, which was a very great play, one of my favorite plays to do that flank, as soon as the first guy goes down, the rest of the team should be rotating to compensate, and aoX did not do that. They kept looking forward. I'm not sure exactly why. When a team, as I said, doesn't take the initiative on attack, the defenders have a great advantage. They can do that flank. They can shake things up, and it's really going to put aoX on the back foot. They need to win all 3 rounds to tie this next map.
Yeah, and this is going to be a bit of a hairy situation to be in, to be honest with you. I don't know. I really don't know who's going to come out on top, because we did see a really good defense there from aoX. And as you stated before, you think that you were saying that the defense is probably the easier side to be on. But right now, with it just seems like the communication and the rotating power for Iron is just too strong.
Yeah, I'm impressed with how much they've stepped up their defuse game. It's great to see a team that was primarily Dom do well in a different game mode as well. So this is very impressive, and aoX have a lot to step up and do here if they want to send this map into a tie. That said, they do have the advantage. They were 1-0 on this start, so they could afford to lose the defuse. I wouldn't think they'd want to, but they could.
Yeah. Yeah, they could, and we might be seeing a shift here. aoX may be becoming a more of a dom-centric team as opposed to diffuse. That could be possible. But right now,
or they might just. Oh.
No, what? Go ahead.
I think they're just compensating for a previous weakness. To be honest, Brett. I think they put more time into it so they can be strong on all fronts. But we'll have to see.
All right. Well, right now we are going to be waiting here. 7 seconds left on the clock. We do have now Iron on the attacking side. We have aoX on the defense here. And let's go along here with Led, as he is the bomb carrier. And I got to say, Led going really clutch there in that last round. I wonder what he's going to be doing this time.
That's a good question. The bomb carrier tends to be more of a reserved role because you can't lose the bomb in an aggressive position. Oh, but look at this. Iron rushing Skybridge. They've lost 2. Oh, Dez and Bugsy crossfiring well. I don't know. Can they get the reses? Can Iron get the reses?
Oh, Amp right there with a nice 2-piece. And I don't know if it's going to be Bamafan coming in. Will he be able to pick up one? He does. Oh, wow. My God. They did it. And they will be able to get the reses. Oh, my God. That was amazing with the rush. Wow.
Congrats to Iron on a 4-0 win on this defused Dawnbreaker. That was comprehensive at that Skybridge push. aoX were not ready for it.
That was ridiculous. Seriously, I did not expect that from Iron. I mean, they just said, screw it. Let's go for Bravo. And, I think that's one of the beauties about Diffuse is that you can't always be that team that, you can't always do the same thing over and over again. Every now and then, you got to throw a curveball. And it really comes up to how good the other team is if they can, make sure that they don't get caught out of position or rotate well. And right there, we just saw aoX just getting completely outplayed.
Yeah, I really don't think they were planning for a Skybridge push, and Iron caught them off guard and paid dividends right there. That's a 4-0 win on this map, so it is 1-1 overall. These last 2 rounds are just for fun.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing Amp up into the center here. Saints is going to be able to take down one with that Ace 23. Finally going to be seeing that actually coming into play here for those long-range pushes. Bravo site will now be, Alpha site will now be getting taken care of as it is now planted. We do see Led and Amp, the last players left back up. Amp, though, going to be able to take down one. Can he take down a second one? Runs out of ammo, not going to be able to do so. Led, though, coming up here. And let's see if he's going to be able to prevent any of his diffusers coming in onto that Alpha side. And yeah, we're even seeing some recon usage coming out. I believe that was going to be Bugsy or Dez, actually. Oh, maybe that wasn't. Maybe that was a Magnum shot coming in here as it was some sort of single shot. Bugs going down, so we could be seeing another round going here. Even though it's just for fun, still, you do want to win, at least something. You don't want to go out. I mean, they just got completely wiped.
Yeah, that Magnum pick by Dez there at the end kind of tells you all you need to know. Too little, too late by aoX on this map. They have just been way too slow to compensate. Even on a burn round like that it was, they were not having it. And hopefully mentally they're still in this. They have to know that they have the advantage on a, considering how well they did on that last Dom map, they probably feel strongly about the next one. But you never want to take a 5-0, 6-0 loss on Defuse, Brett.
Yeah. Well, the next map will be on... what is the next map? I'm trying to find out. Uh-oh, I can't find the map.
Looks like it's here. Paracel Storm on Dom.
Paracel Storm
on Dom.
There you go, Paracel Storm, and that's going to be a very wide open map. Zerging really not so good on that Paracel Storm map, but yeah. So I do want to ask you here, Crevo. What do you think would have changed if we had seen Rocket Play coming out?
I think it puts the advantage on this map, at least if the attackers are using the rockets, squarely with the attackers. It neutralizes the players who are playing high-rise. It's a very strong position for defenders on this map, that high side overlooking Alpha. If you have rockets suppressing those high-rise men, it means you can plant Alpha comfortably. aoX did not do that. And Iron don't really need to, obviously. It's already over. But if they had, I think they would have had a much better time on this map.
Yeah. It is interesting to see. Because, like you stated, it's kind of strange to see nobody going NG. At least one player, usually goes NG. That's one of the reasons why we ban it, so that you can only have one engineer, because they were so strong. And to see them just completely ignore going engineer and going over here for all assaults, you know, it kind of makes you wonder, why did they make that play call?
That's a good question. Dez is one of the strongest engineers on this game, whether it's in Defuse, Dom, or Conquest. So it's always surprising not to see him bring out his rockets. He did on that previous match of Rogue Transmission that we saw for Defuse. But maybe it's a new strategy by aoX. Certainly they're going to go back to the drawing board, and we are going to back out here so that they can reset the server.
No heavy armor whatsoever. The only chopper is a little bird and a transport chopper. So that's it. Everything else is by infantry, really. So right now we are going to be seeing, starting off here, Tony is going to be getting a couple of shots coming in here as they are on the US team. So let's go ahead and change that around because that's a little bit embarrassing. But, bam, there we go. Tony is going to be able to stay alive. Nice play there, as they are going to be able to get a little bit of an overwatch here onto the Bravo flag. Oh, back rage going to be coming in as Tony spots him out. Can he get the kills? Oh, he's going back and forth. Pulls out that Magnum. Let me see that montage moment. Oh, not able to get any kind of a shot on him. He does end up going down. And let's take a look. Bugsy's going to be over here onto Alpha. Saints is going to be down below here in those Bravo buildings. Villain is going to be over here in a solo house. He's going to be able to spot out one. Nice play there as Villain will be able to take down Lead. Does he spot out the second one there onto that Bravo flag? Don't really see so far, but you know, surprisingly enough, we're seeing a really good hold here from Alpha Charlie, which is a very unorthodox hold in domination.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I knew aoX would come out and start strong here, but I did not think that they would go for this hold, actually. I thought they would get Bravo by now, but I guess it makes sense given their spawn. Iron really need to figure out how they're going to either dislodge aoX off of Alpha or maybe cut across to Charlie. As I say that, they start burning Charlie. There you go.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing some rocket play coming in. Solo House has already had a couple of places blown out, which they definitely need to do so. Villain was doing a really good job over there in Solo House. He was able to get a couple of picks, stop any kind of pushes coming in from Bravo. Now Amp is going to be pushing up. He does spot out one on the ground. Nice play. We'll be able to pick him up, but gets taken down himself. Lead is now going to be following that back up. Oh, pulls out the res paddles. Nice there by Tony as he will be able to push up, gets the kill, and he's going to be able to take control of that Bravo flag. And as we stated before, Alpha Bravo setup is so strong. It's very hard to break.
Yeah, and aoX are actually already moving on to Charlie. Looks like one of them got stopped on that flank, but now they're cutting into Bravo, and I think they're gonna... Ooh, this is close. Iron have very small cover on Bravo. This is gonna be tight.
Yes, and Khan is going to get taken down as we do have the Caster's Curse coming into full effect for Iron. Sorry there, broskies. As right now, Khan will be able to spot out one into the Bravo buildings. Not going to be connecting with those shots. And that was a little bit of a failed jump. We do have Lead spawning back up. He's going to be over here next to Alpha. They need to get a burn of something. This is looking pretty dire. It's 169, 136. And yeah, I mean, we're seeing really aoX thriving in this long range where you have to segment the map up and just go for holds.
And I think part of it is that Iron like to move in a large group. That's how they play pubs. That's how they play competition. They stick together, and it really paid dividends on that defuse map. But right now, aoX, they're separating, they're spreading out, and they're capping all three flags right now. That is not ideal for Iron.
Yeah, we might actually be seeing a round number 3 blowout here as it's 166 to 130 with that triple cap potentially going to be coming in. We did see, I think that was Lead actually. No, that wasn't Lead. Lead gets taken down. That was Amp there on that Bravo flag. Amp now going to be pushing up through the Bravo houses. Spots out Saint from behind. Not going to be connecting with those shots though. Comes back in. Goes down himself. So they're just not winning out on these frags. Oh, Saints with a nice 180 there on Bama fans. Sit down, broski, and get off my butt. But we are going to be seeing Bravo now going down in the favor here of aoX, and this is just looking like a one-sided game at the moment.
It looks like Iron weren't prepared for this map based on what I'm seeing here. Either they don't play it often enough or they didn't have their game plan go off of the start. But I would say that 156 to 122, Iron could turn this around. They look like they're going to get Bravo right now. They still, aoX are using these buildings very well. I think Iron need to bust out the rockets, Brett.
Yeah, they could use a couple of rocket plays coming in here, and really nobody running Ingy right now. Everybody is Assault. We do have Tony, who's going to be back up into those Bravo buildings. We'll be able to spot out one across the way onto Bravo. Not going to be connecting with any of those shots. And let's take a look over here on Bama Fan as he is going to be coming in, trying to get some of those back rages going on. Lead is also going to be up here as well within those Bravo buildings. Amp is going to be on to B itself. Slime, though, trying to hold on over here onto Alpha flag. And I definitely like his positioning here. He's going to be getting a really good head glitch spot.
Bama Fan just cleared that building overlooking Bravo. That was a nice play by him. He's got control of that building, and it is going to certify the Iron hold this BC area for longer.
Yeah, and they are definitely looking
Excuse
good.
me,
So
AB.
maybe they just woke up here. We do see a shift coming in from Saints onto that Bravo flag. As ooh, coming around the corner. Oh, he didn't connect with those shots. What the heck? Superman jump there. Saints there with the Halo jump just completely misses out, and he's going to be able to get a couple of picks off of it. Wow, Dice, you are in the corner here of aoX. That was amazing. And I bet he is just laughing right now as they will be able to secure Bravo off of that. But the rotations coming in for Iron will allow them to take that Charlie flag. And it's going to be interesting to see if they can clean this up. Ooh, Amp, though, with a pick on Tony. Nice play. And they are definitely holding on strong here.
Yeah, they've got this AC hold, which is tenuous at best, but yeah, they're losing Charlie right now. But they've been winning their gunfights more so than they were 2 minutes ago. So this is 116 to 114, much better by Iron.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit more, I would say, confidence underneath them. They're starting to get a little bit more wind beneath their wings, if you want. Slime will be up onto Bravo flag. He will be able to get the burn here. Should be able to finish it out. Spots out one up on top of those mid-crates there. Not going to be getting the shots in it just yet, but he will be able to get the res. And that means that B flag will be going over into their possession. Alpha flag getting capped, and now Dez also going down. I believe he traded there, as we are going to be seeing Tony back up onto those Bravo buildings. And that really, right now, I mean, we need to see more control within the buildings than we are from Iron.
Yeah, they're really not using the buildings very much. Maybe they're used to the map being more flat because of explosives or whatever. But I gotta direct your attention, Brett, to Bama Fan. He is solo capping, or he was solo capping this outside A flag, and he's just been on fire.
Oh, and Bama taking a few little shots, jumps down in the trench. Not going to be alive there, but we do have Ski Mask there finishing that back up. We'll be able to get the res. So nice plays coming in there. And yeah, they will be able to cap that Alpha flag. But the problem is the rotations right now are just too strong. Amp and Lead going down onto that Charlie flag. That means that they will not be able to get the burn there. And a big push going to be coming into B flag. Does aoX know this? Are they ready for it? But look at Saints right now. Saints is actually in a really good position. I don't agree with him shooting right there. I think he should have just went for the rotation on Alpha, because now they know potentially that Saints is going to be coming in for that Alpha push.
Iron's comms are definitely going to call that Saints is moving towards that Alpha flag, but it looks like they're all facing towards Bravo, which is their priority, defending it right now. So, interesting play by Iron. I thought they were going to be more proactive there.
Oh, Villain! Just going ham right now, able to get the double kill on B flag. Spots out one more for that triple, so nice play coming in here for aoX. 105 to 81. Still a close game. It's only about a 20-ticket game, which is definitely going to be easy. I mean, it can be easy for them to come back and win it, but with that triple cap coming in here for aoX, this is looking pretty dire here for Iron once again, as they were starting to get a little bit of traction. And Tony's narrowly surviving there. Ski Mask goes down. Amp is going to be back up here over onto Alpha with a double. No, not going to be able to finish out that double. He has to back up. A little bit of a failed nade. We have Lead also back up over here onto that B flag. Ski Mask going to be spawning back in. So nice place all around. Villain, though. Oh, Villain with another pick up there onto Slime. Pulls out that Magnum. Let's see the montage moment. Nobody there to kill, unfortunately. As, no, B flag is actually still flashing. And Villain getting shot from behind.
You know, Villain seems really comfortable with Bravo flag, and if anything, Iron are really not comfortable with Charlie flag. That's the map. That's a flag they should be attacking on this map, and they've kind of ignored it. Whenever they do attack it, they get shut down hard. So the fighting is all between Bravo and Alpha right now. I think as a leader, I would be disappointed if my guys weren't exploiting the space better.
Oh, Dez right there with a nice pickup going up, able to stop the attack coming into Alpha. Amp and Lead going to be over here next to that Bravo flag. They will be able to get the cap on it, but that bleed is just so strong, 95 to 47. I mean, they took a 20-ticket game, and now it's a 50-ticket game, which that is a little bit scary now, especially on Paracel Storm, where you know, it doesn't play to their strengths. You know, like you said before, their strengths are sticking together, being able to get those reses off on each other, and they're just not able to do that here on Paracel Storm.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Iron. Every time they take back Alpha, they lose Bravo. They take back Bravo, they lose Alpha. This is not how they want to play this map. aoX, I think they're using their head glitches and their cover better overall. So that would be a cue for me to destroy the cover personally.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be okay. Time to bring out the engineer kits. It's time to nice pickups there from Amp as he's playing very patiently, waiting to go on to this Bravo flag, and we could potentially be seeing a triple cap coming in here for just a few moments. Ooh, nice pickup there. That was gonna be Dez once again, who's just beasting it. Look at that, 22 and 12. And what did we say at the beginning of this? If Dez heats up, this is gonna be a brutal game for Iron.
Yeah, he had a slow start on this map, but now he's definitely hot. I think he's picked up 10 kills in the last 3 minutes, so that is not what Iron wanted to see. Bama Fan was very strong at the start, but Amp has kind of taken over. He said, all right, guys, let's step it up, follow my example. Unfortunately, that example does not include capping enough flags to stop this harsh burn.
Oh yeah, 68 to 34. It is still possible for them to come back on this. We do see Amp getting taken down by Villain. Ski Mask going to be shifting back up over here onto Bravo buildings. But look at the mass amount of death there for Iron on top of that flag for Bravo, as they're just getting completely wiped out every single time they attempt this, and not able to stay up there. Led gets the shot in onto Dez, but he's going to be taking some damage as well. And we'll be able to get the res. Reses are going to be very important right now as it is getting into crunch time. 22 tickets left to 65. At this particular moment right now, it's not impossible for them to come back and win, but at this situation, they need to just really bleed down tickets. They need to try and get it into a manageable set. So when it comes to round number 2, they'll be looking a little bit better.
They need to make their spawns count too. I think that's a big thing that Iron have not done. When they spawn in, they go down. Staying alive for longer, getting into cover, holding flags. It's just not happening for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bugsy holding strong there into Solo House. Nice play as he's going to have to back up here, but he's delaying any kind of a push coming in. Ooh, nade spam going to be coming in too.
What a hand grenade.
Yeah, absolutely. Amp going to be following it up with a push onto Solo House, but as soon as they cap that Bravo flag, the rotations on A are already there.
Yeah, I think, I don't know what Iron do and do not practice, but they do not look prepared for the way this map is playing. They just do not seem ready to attack this Charlie flag, to hold B and A simultaneously, and that's exactly what aoX have done so far. It's really making a big difference here. 50 tickets, it's going to be over.
3 tickets left on the board. Right, remember guys, we said that it's probably going to be impossible for them to come back and win it, but if they can just drain the tickets down, if they can get it down to around 30, maybe even 25 tickets, that would be a huge, huge deal coming in round number 2. And they're going to be able to get it down below 50, possibly 40 here, I think, as we are going to be seeing the push coming into that Bravo flag. Slime really needs to step up here. He needs to make these picks. It is 5 players up to 2, and Slime is going to be pushing into that Bravo flag. It is grayed out now, but they got to stop the cap, and that's going to be it there. They don't have enough time, and that will be the game. They needed to stop that cap. 46 to 0 coming into round number 2 of map number 3. This right here is for all the marbles, man.
Yeah, they managed to burn 10 tickets off there, more than I thought they would, Iron. But aoX, they compensated well. They sent everyone to Bravo, overwhelmed the defenders there. And this is significant. 46 is almost a quarter, closer to a third than a quarter of the tickets off the start. So Iron have to do something very special at the start of this next round of Carousel Storm.
Yes, they do. And look at that, Dez, 29 and 15. Stepping
Not
up
quite
their
the 30
first
bomb.
team. Once again, just beasting it. And then, of course, we have Amp going 21 and 9, but it was too little too late. It took them a while to get started. I mean, it really did. Took them quite some time. And, I mean, just really, they were struggling at that long-range play. I would like to see a little bit more, a little less FAMAS, maybe a little more Ace 23, especially if you're holding down that the Solo House or in the Bravo buildings. If you're holding down any of the buildings, I think you need to have a long-range gun.
I'm with you there. You know, I always prefer long range because I don't like being limited in what I can shoot at. But I'd say the FAMASs have made sense the way Iron and aoX have played this. It's just that it's played in aoX's hands because they're spreading out better. I think Iron really need to become more comfortable with attacking flags that they haven't been attacking so far, particularly Charlie.
And let's stick on here with Dez. Dez was heating up last round. I want to see what this man can do here in round number 2 on Carousel Storm. He's going to be able to spot out one coming into that alpha flag. Not quite going to be making the connections there with those shots. He decides to go straight on. Wow, I actually like this move from Dez. He's going straight for that Charlie flag.
Yeah, the opponents just vacated it. Iron have totally abandoned it, and it's going to be no opposition right now.
Yeah, we do have Lead, though, automatically shifting over here to Bravo. So let's see if he can clean up on Saints. He does. Nice play there. And that's going to allow them to get onto this Bravo cap. Ooh! A potential team kill, but then I remember there's not team killing here onto the PlayStation 4. As, once again, going back to my PC roots. But Lead will be able to secure that Bravo hold, so nice job there. Ski Mask actually heating up. He was 3-0 there before he got taken down.
Yeah, we talked about having friendly fire allowed on this PS4 competitive 5v5s, and it ultimately got vetoed just because, I don't know, I guess players aren't comfortable with it. I come from SOCOM background. I'm very used to friendly fire being on so a little surprising. But grenades detonating around you can still throw you off because of the shake screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Ski Mask is now going to be pushing up through that Charlie flag. We are going to be seeing, it looks like aoX here with the push coming up on top of Charlie. They will be successful in holding it off. And Saints is also going to be back there too. Can he stop this burn onto C flag? Honestly, he doesn't even have to, as they have the 2 flag bleed. They're going to be able to have Alpha and Bravo, and they could just sit back on this.
Yeah, definitely it's going to favor defense, which has proven to be strong on these down maps. So Iron have to change it up. They really have to either attack as a group and stay alive, which has been a struggle for them so far, or they need to spread out, which is something we've not seen them do yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Villain, though, he's going to be the one heating it up, as well as Tony. They're both 5 and 2 at the moment. Sitting over here on Bravo. One's going to be pushing up through jungle into Charlie flag. And Villain actually electing to go straight in here onto the B buildings. Tony's still going to be holding strong there. We do have Dez up above on Solo House. And he should be able to prevent any kind of cap coming onto Bravo flag. And he is. That's a nice 2-piece there. Gets taken down himself, though. That was, I believe, a Ski Mask. Yes, it was. And now B flag is going to be getting contested here. But it's a 1-1 setup here onto Bravo. And he does come out on top. Nice play there by Ski Mask, as well as getting the res. Now they got to get onto that burn as quickly as possible. And the rotations from Alpha or to Charlie for aoX, are they coming in? As yes, we are going to be seeing Bugsy already there onto C flag. So again, just out-rotating Iron.
You can just tell by the scores. Last round, the difference in kills was not that significant between the two teams. And right now, there are plenty of players that are 0-1, 1-3, 3-3 on both teams, meaning that really the difference has come down to who moves where, when.
Yeah, absolutely. Villain is going to be back up over here on Solo House. He's going to have Overwatch onto that Bravo flag. Potentially a 3-cap going to be coming in, as just now, all of the players are going to be spawned back in for Iron. And yeah, nobody really shining on Iron right now. Once again, they're having a slow start. Amp is having a really rough start. Top killer there in a lot of their matches, and he's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't even know what to make of that, Brett. I think that he must be trying to position himself in certain places. He's just not coming out on top in terms of kills. Maybe he's getting a bunch of assists, but the lack of deaths means he's not throwing himself on the flag either. So, not sure. That would definitely not be a good situation to be in with this 40, almost 50 ticket deficit right now.
Absolutely. Saints is going to be on a 2-on-1, not going to be coming out on top in the exchange. That was going to be Ski Mask there with the pick. So definitely kudos there. And they will be able to get onto that Bravo flag. So this is the hole that they need, 158 to 104. Now, remember, they have to win by 47 tickets or more in order to take this map. If they do take this map, they will be winning overall 2-1 within the map list. So it's really crunch time right now. This is where they have to make their defense. They have to make their stand on this Alpha Bravo flag.
Well, they finally have the exact hold that they wanted, and we'll see how aoX adapt to it as soon as they get all 5 men alive. But, as I say that, Iron almost go down to, they've only got 1 guy spawned, now 2, Bama fans back in. That is not what they needed right now. They're about to lose that Bravo flag.
Yeah, they did. Saints did a really good job coming back around, and honestly, it comes down to the fact that they don't have anybody up in the Bravo buildings to help support that B flag. That's what it's coming down to. They don't have them in positions to, they have them on the flag themselves, but they're just getting out flanked. They're getting out rotated every single time. They really need to slow down, start playing more of a long-range game.
Yeah, and it's funny because, as you mentioned, they don't have anybody in those buildings. Every time they go to push Bravo flag, Iron have to first clear the building overlooking Bravo, then get on the flag, then cap it, win the gunfight, and then they finally have the flag. if they just left somebody in the building to hold it, I think they'd have a much better time.
Absolutely, and Villain going big there with a nice double nade. And it was going to allow him to get onto that Bravo flag. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the cap as he did go down. And Saints just getting completely overwhelmed. Villain now going to be cleaning that up. He does take down Amph, and he has a position, really good position here. We'll be able. Oh no! Doesn't get the res. Wow, nice job there. Dez though coming in. He is going to be staying alive. A lot of suppression on his screen right now, as he has to back out there, and he is in very, very dire straits here of getting killed. And he has to back out. There's really nothing that he can do. C-Flag is now going to be getting contested here, as we do have, oh, Lead going big there. We'll be able to take down one. Does not get the second one, unfortunately. But the rotations here from Iron potentially going out to that Alpha flag. They need to go out to that Alpha flag.
Yeah, they need to make some kind of attack here. Oh, Dez with a nice drop on Amph right off spawn. I think they've been unlucky with how they've spawned so far, and their awareness right now. So I think their morale must be down there, Brett, because they're just not playing the way they were on that first map, or second map for that matter.
Yeah, absolutely. 75 to 137. It's getting very, very close. As soon as they drop below 46 tickets, they are done. It is game over. And we will be seeing aoX with the win. Albeit it wasn't easy, but they will be able to get the win here pretty darn soon if they don't do something quick. And we are going to be seeing, it looks like Ski Mask up top playing very defensively, but they have that FAMAS, and that FAMAS is not the best in this situation. Now, Ski Mask is going to be coming around the backside of Alpha. He could potentially be getting a nice back race here. He spots out two. Nice play. It looks like Bama Fan will be able to take down one, and they are going to be able to clean it up. Nice play there. We'll be able to control Alpha, but again, Ski Mask dropping off of that Bravo building. Not going to be able to stop a push coming onto B. That allows them to cap it back over.
Yeah, I think, I mean, there's still possibility the Iron come back, but the way that they're playing this, as we mentioned on the first round of defuse, they stay in a big group and they capture one flag at a time. Whenever they spread out, they get wiped fast. Their awareness is just not up to par right now.
I will say this, though, there's a lot of potential here for Iron. If they just, put their nose to the grindstone and scrim out on defuse a little bit more, or I'm sorry, on domination, I think they're going to be one of those teams that you have to watch out for every single time.
They've always been a strong team. They have a lot of dedicated players with good gun skill, but it can come down to just the amount of time you spend with your teammates. aoX, as I said, they've been around since early on, and they play together almost every day, so it's tough to beat.
It is. Team chemistry is one of those things that can really give you a leg up in a competition. Any competition that's a team competition, team chemistry will almost win out over just pure individual skill every single time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think there's the end of the match. Yep. That's it. That's going to aoX as we predicted. But Iron, I think they got tired, man. I don't know exactly what happened, but this is not the way I expected them to go out.
Yep. So congratulations there to aoX. They will be your champions here for Division 1, the first Division 1 qualifiers. Guys, remember, if you want to sign up for the second one, you can do so. They will be happening on the 7th. That is going to be next weekend. The 15s have been pushed back. They will be happening on the 14th. So if you want to check out those, you absolutely can do so. I highly recommend that you do. Make sure you follow ESB in every single one of their media outlets. Check out their Twitter at ESB_USA. You can also check them out on ESB_Europe, as well as go check out their website. You can see the website links down below in the lower thirds, as well as if you scroll down below in the Twitch chat or in the Twitch channel, you can check them out there. Make sure you follow to this channel. We will be streaming every single weekend for the next month. I believe for the next 5 weeks. We'll be streaming every Saturday. So if you guys are interested, definitely check out the streams. It's going to be very, very exciting. I think we even have some streams on Sundays as well. So definitely follow the channels. If you want to follow me, you can at BrettFX. I cast more than just PlayStation 4 ESB, which I hope I get to cast a lot more of this. But I cast ESL. In fact, tomorrow morning I'm going to be casting ESL at a grand early time of 8 o'clock. Can't wait for that. But if you want to tune in, you can. Going to be the Go 4 Cup. I also cast CEVO. I cast WEL, War Access League. I also cast X Game Pro and LBB. So got quite a few leagues in there that I do cast. And hopefully we're going to be seeing more PlayStation 4 events going to be popping up. And if you want to, you can follow me there. You can also check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/AaronTVH1. I post up all of my matches. In fact, I have an epic tens match that was played, the grand final tens. It was Uranus Gaming versus Noobs in War. Oh my gosh, that was epic. Came down to 3 tickets to decide the winner. So if you guys want to